One of the worst statements ever is that all men are created equal. And of course, as humans, we all deserve, let's say, human rights and accessibility to things. I agree with that, but all men are not created equal, especially when you talk to women. When women break down men, they break them down into categories. And there are guys who are average, there are guys who are ugly to women, there are guys who are super attractive and super talented, and guys who are more favorable that these women want to be with. And guys understand it. We understand it when we're coming up. When we're in elementary school, we know, hey, that's the guy that all the girls like, and I'm not really that guy. When we go to high school, some of us realize that too. By the time we come to college, you may become that guy, but maybe you had to do a lot more to become that guy. Maybe you had to grow into your frame. Maybe you had to lift a lot of weights. Maybe you had to become very smart and intelligent and ambitious to become the guy that you are. Whereas some guys are just born with it. And when we talk about somebody like Chris Brown, he's just one of those guys. Chris Brown is quote unquote light skinned, right? So he has an international appeal, not only black women, but women of all races. He's extremely talented. He's tall. And he's a great singer. Now, some of that is his natural ability and some of that is just what he worked at. But nonetheless, Chris Brown is preferable. Women love him everywhere, all around the world. Just like Trey Songz, right? And as men, we realize that. Now, when we have a girlfriend, she might be loving to us. She might talk to us. She might want to have sex with us. But here's something that every guy knows, right? We may not be what the woman really wants. She might, in case, just be settling for us, right? Now, there's something going around on TikTok, and I don't know if this is true, but it's trending all over the internet. There's this TikToker by the name of Dash Delith, right? He says that he spent 500 pounds to take his girlfriend to a Chris Brown concert. And of course, at this Chris Brown concert, allegedly his girlfriend got a lap dance from Chris Brown. That's what he said, okay? And he watched his girlfriend get a lap dance and enjoy it, all right? Now, nothing is so wrong with that. But then what the guy said was interesting in this TikTok video. He wrote, just to update everyone regarding the Chris Brown concert, I'm no longer with my girlfriend, but she says she doesn't think what she did was wrong. All right, so I don't know if this actually is a real thing or not, but it's actually believable because this happened with Busta Rhymes, right? This guy took his girlfriend to a Busta Rhymes concert, and the lady was like trying to fill on Busta Rhymes, like grab him in front of Busta Rhymes. And Busta Rhymes had to tell the guy, like, look, get your girl, man. Tell her to stop touching on me. You're the one that brought her here, right? Make her respect you. So this is actually believable. But here's something that all men got to understand. Most women didn't fantasize about you. It is what it is, right? Your girlfriend or wife, you're there because of who you had to become, usually, all right? Unless you're just a godlike looking guy, very attractive looking guy. If you get her in the room with a guy that she is really super attracted to, I think a lot of guys with their feelings would really be hurt. And to be honest, I think a lot of women would be hurt if they got the chance to see the kind of men that their boyfriends like. And that's just the sad reality of what it is dating. You know, it's not fair, man, that as a guy, you have to do a lot for the girl that you want to be with. And the next guy, all he got to do is show up, you know? And if you don't want that, situation to happen, here's what you got to understand. Stop dating women, okay? Because, hey, if you're a guy that has to do a lot to stay with a woman, and especially I'm gonna say this, if you're a guy over 35 and you're not very famous, hey man, I'm sorry. A guy that's 25, 24 don't have to do what you gotta do. If you're an older guy, 35 and up, 40 and up, 50 and up, the price is gonna be much more expensive. That's why she's dealing with you. She could take money from you and go deal with a guy that ain't got nothing, right? And a lot of guys get upset about that all around the world. It's just saying black dudes or African dudes is mad about that. White dudes is mad about it too. That's the price you gotta pay, okay? A woman can be with you and require another guy to do less. In fact, it could take you, let's say 1 year to get with a girl. It could take one guy 10 minutes and he just had to show up. But if you feel disrespected, you got a choice. And this is what I do like with this. He's like, look, you're gonna go up there and get a lap dance after I pay for your ticket. Let Chris Brown take care of you. Now, let me just say this. If I went to a Chris Brown concert and, I went up and my girlfriend got a lap dance from Chris Brown, I know it's not really that serious, right? Because Chris Brown don't really care about my girlfriend at all. She might be mesmerized by it, but you know, it's an experience or whatever, right? It's just kind of like me going to the strip club on my birthday and she doing it for me and girls are dancing on me. It might not be, you know, something that's serious, but and I think it's actually really kind of silly to break up. But the thing is, if you feel disrespected, hey, always, you know, exercise your options. You know, guys don't have to put up with what you don't want to put up with, all right? Not saying it's mad, because, you know, if I take somebody to a Chris Brown concert or whatever, and she gets on stage, I'll tell her, shit, you better go take your ass up stage. Yeah, have some fun. You know, this is a memory. Chris Brown got a chance to, you know, whatever. That's just me. But the other thing is this, if you're going to get mad, you're insecure. You know what I mean? And a lot of guys dealing with women are just too insecure, man, you know? And I appreciate a lot of the red pill content. I appreciate the manosphere and how, you know, I've been shaped by it. But a lot of guys are just too insecure, man. They are. I'm just going to be real. All right. As a man, you got to know that, look, I know that a woman is dealing with me and might be dealing with me and might give another guy a better deal, but that's how it is, because I'm gonna tell you why. You might deal with the next lady and you get a better deal. What I mean by better deal, that means that she might get, what does that actually mean? You might actually deal with somebody else and get faster than the guy that she's dealing with. It works like that, man. I hate to say this, but even me as a semi-ugly dude, man, I've been able to deal. I'm gonna tell you a story. Story time music. So it was this chick, man, right? She's with this dude. This dude was everything for her. Everything. Dude spent like $10,000 getting her a shop, right? Clothing store, everything. I mean, she was fine. She wore too many sandals, but I mean, she still looked good, right? The first day, and I'm not proud of this, but her friend, I was dating her friend. Her friend brought her over to my house, and the friend just left her there. It was a girl I was dealing with, right? Booty clapper sounds. Yeah, I ended up knocking her down, right? But I knocked her down for the free, like, this is before I met the Lord, you know what I'm saying? And the dude she was telling me that she just broke up with was doing all the stuff for her, man, and I just knocked her down like for nothing, right? And at the same time, I've been that guy that's been doing something for a chick, and somebody then came through and knocked her down. That's how it goes, bro. You know, what we're willing to wife to somebody else, man, it's knocked down material, bro. It's just how it works, man. And if you're gonna deal in this dating and relationship world, hey man, somebody out there is not gonna pay the price that you're paying. But also, you know, they may not long-term get what you're getting. Maybe your girl is doing different things for you she might not do for them because it's short term. So it's a give and take, brothers. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.